and welcome to today's session. Today we're going to do a bit of twisty, turny things, trying to get rid of some bloating through the tummy, just make you feel generally better. What a surprise, here is my number one helper, Harley Pup. Okay, so we're going to start in a cat-cow position. So find your tabletop. We're just going to take some gentle movement through the hips, movement through the shoulders, trying to just relieve some tension through those areas. Thank you, babe. And then find some, thank you, darling, do me a sit, good boy. Find some stillness here. We're just going to tilt the pelvis, so I want you to press the ground away here. This movement's going to be really, really small. So if it doesn't feel like you're moving at all, that's probably okay. But we're just going to find our pelvis so that we can release some of the lower parts of your digestive system. So you're just going to tuck your tailbone under, keep pressing the ground away until you feel a stretch start to happen about here. Then you're going to lift the tailbone up towards the sky as much as you can, and you should feel the opposite stretch. Thanks, babe. The opposite stretch in that same part of your mid-back. Then we're going to take that down and lift it up. Take it all the way down and lift it up. Tuck that tailbone under and lift it up. Find some stillness here in our tabletop position. We're going to start to engage pelvic floor. So as soon as we start to work into the pelvic floor, you're going to feel your lower abdominals start to work. It's going to squish all of your lower intestines and all of those things. These ones right here. And then we should feel some release when we let that go and we exhale, releasing that pelvic floor, releasing those lower abdominal muscles. So, as I say, and I usually say this when we're in a bridge position, but we're going to say it here. You're going to start imagining a zip from the bottom of your tailbone. It goes underneath your body and comes to your belly button. It's keeping all of your bodily function muscles in. You have to do the zip up from back to front. Don't try and do it from, well, you can, but if you try and do it from front to back, it won't work. So we're going to engage our pelvic floor, do that zip up. Feel how it's curling your tailbone down towards the floor. From here, we're going to let that pelvic floor go and let the tailbone rise towards the sky. Do that zip back up. Really think about doing that zip up as much as you can, and now let it go. Last one here. It should feel like a lot of core work, because it is. Do that zip up. Hold. And let it go. We're going to extend our right leg back towards the back of the room. On your exhale, you're going to tuck knee towards nose. Inhale, you're going to lengthen. Exhale, you're going to tuck knee towards nose. Inhale, you're going to lengthen. This time you're going to point the sole of your foot up towards the sky. You're going to take your left hand and you're going to reach for your right foot. So this is like a kneeling dancer pose. That's not its name, but for those of you who have done dancer with me before, this is what this looks like. So from here, we're thinking about trying to open the chest out to the opposite side of the room. Kick your foot into your hand and lift as high as you possibly can. It might not look like this, and that's fine. Mine is not perfect. Take a breath in here. Exhale, let everything go, pulling your foot towards your bum. Maybe you can work your hand a little bit closer to the middle of your foot. And then inhale, you're going to drive that foot back into your hand, finding this position Once again, take a breath in. As you press the ground away, try and twist a little bit more chest towards the left. Exhale, let it go. Take some movement through the hips. And then we're going to do the same again on the other side. Lengthen through that left leg and then draw your knee towards your nose. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you draw knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen, bend that top leg. Foot goes towards the sky. Yes, this is balance. Yes, this is core work. Left hand down, right hand reaches for your left foot. So we're doing this nice twisted position here. Again, kicking that foot into the hand. We're twisting, twisting, twisting. Keep kicking that foot into the hand. Good. Drop your heel towards your bum. Let your knee come towards the mat. Maybe you can work your hand a little bit closer to your ankle. And then we're going to kick it one more time. Press that foot into the hand. Enjoy that lovely twist. It's a really nice opening for your digestive system as well as a nice opening for your SI joints. Keep kicking, keep kicking, keep kicking. And let everything go. Bring your knees wide, big toes together. We're going to let everything come back as we find our child's pose. Inhale, we're going to float forward. We're going to squash Harley as we come to upward facing dog. Exhale, press back to your child's pose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Stay. Take a breath in as you press the ground away. Lengthen that chest forward. Squeeze your right glute. Let everything on the right side open up. Come to center. Squeeze that left glute. Let everything on the left side open up. Come back to center. Press the ground away a little bit more. Squeeze both glutes. Let's let the whole front side of the body open. And then exhale. Send your hips back towards your heels. We're going to let everything be heavy here for a breath or two. So relaxing through the shoulders, relaxing the head onto the ground. We're compressing everything that we have internally in this position. I want you from here to start to open the space at the base of your abdominal wall with some breath. So I want you to take a nice big inhale into the lower part of your belly. I want you to almost feel like you're breathing into the top of your pelvic floor. So the work that we were doing before when we did the zip up, think about trying to inflate that bottom part of your pelvic floor. Make your tummy as big as you possibly can. Let it fill the space between belly and thighs as you inhale. And then exhale, try and drive your belly button up to your back. So imagine that someone's trying to pull your belly button this way. What are you doing? As you exhale, let everything go. Squeeze as much as you can. I want it to feel like you're doing extra core work. Needy much? Needy much? Take another big inhale here. Really fill that space in between your thighs with your belly. Make it as big as you can. I know as ladies, we spend hours making our bellies as small as possible. Take up space in this moment. Make it massive. When you think you've got enough breath in there, breathe in a little bit more. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, we're going to come forward. Find a plank position, take a breath in here, and then exhale, find downward facing dog. If it feels nice, pedal your dog. If you just want to find some stillness because any movement today feels a bit grim, that's fine. Just stay here. Either way, we're thinking about lengthening the ground away from us. We're thinking about driving those heels down towards the mat. This is the first down dog of practice. You're not trying to drive those heels at maximum velocity. You are just trying to think about lengthening your hamstrings, lengthening that tailbone up towards the sky. On your next inhale, we're going to float the body forward. We're going to step our right leg out to the side, and you're going to drop your left knee into the center of your mat. Take your right hand and thread it through underneath your body. On your inhale, we're going to rotate up towards the sky. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. From this position, we're going to think about sending this hip towards your foot. So we're going to reach up towards the sky, and you're going to think about, imagine that there's a string from your big toe to your hip, and you're going to lengthen that hip away. You might feel like you're getting cramp in that hip joint. You should also feel a stretch up here. Take another breath in, and then exhale, come back to center. Draw that knee in through center, and we're going to send it out to the other side. You're going to come up onto that left foot, so we're in this twisted plank position, and then lift up into your rock star. Exhale, bring that hand back down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring that hand back down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring the hand back down. Bring the knee up towards your chest. Squeeze it up towards your chest as much as you can. And then lengthen into your plank position. Press the ground away. Tuck the tailbone under. Let's make this plank as strong as possible, and then exhale to find your downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog once again. Let your head be heavy, let your heels be heavy. Take another breath in. Exhale, we're going to float the body forward. Bring that left leg out to the side. Drop the knee down and untuck the toe. You can move a little bit here if that feels good. Otherwise, we're going to reach up through the left hand. Exhale, twist it all the way through. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, reach. And the same again. Imagine that string from your hip to your toe. You're going to send that hip as much towards that left side as you can, reaching up with this left hand towards the sky. Take that breath in here, and then exhale, pull out the hands, bring that leg up, send your foot all the way through to find this pre-rock star position. As you lengthen the chest forward, we're going to reach up towards the sky, and then exhale, come back down. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, glue your knee up towards your chest. Step it back. Find your downward facing dog. Pedal out your dog. Take another breath in as we press the ground away. On your exhale, we're going to come to our knees. Take your hands a little bit further forward, and you're going to sink your hips back as you drop your chest towards the ground, coming into this puppy pose. This is lengthening the top part of your digestive system. So it's a shoulder opener, it's a thoracic spine opener, and those things are the other side of your organs, which are on the inside. So we lengthen that chest forward as much as you can. On your exhale, you're going to tuck chin towards chest and do this cat-cow movement. So we're thinking about sending our nose towards our belly button. And then inhale, we're going to let everything drop. Exhale, round through that spine. Inhale, let the chest drop. Exhale, round. Come all the way forward and come down onto your belly. Okay, we're coming into a bow pose. We're going to do this gradually. We might do it very gradually if Harley ends up on my head. So we're going to bend into our right leg. Same as we did in the beginning of practice, but this time we're not going alternate sides. You're going to reach for your same side foot. Itchy nose. Okay, you can rest your head on your forearm. I'm not going to, just because it makes it almost impossible for me to talk to you. So just know that this is available if you would like to take it. Anyway, as we're here, you're going to kick your foot into your hand and lengthen your leg back towards the back of the room. Try to not let this leg flare out to the side. We don't want to take it so that it's coming knee to knee, but I want it hip distance or maybe a little bit wider. You're going to keep kicking, keep kicking, keep kicking, and then you're going to let it go. Just take your feet towards your bum and take a bit of a windscreen wiper. That should also feel nice on a bloaty tummy, she says from experience, trust me. Right, as we go to the other side, you're going to do the same thing. So, this is going to be a little bit more difficult, just because we're generally more unstable on this side, but let's see how we go. So, kick your left foot into your left hand. Your left hand is just stabilising. It's not pulling your foot up towards the sky, it's just stabilising. Keep kicking, keep kicking, keep kicking, and then let everything go. Again, we're going to windscreen wipe. Okay, we're going full throttle bow pose. Hands outside your feet. Because we're not focusing on shoulder opening specifically today, I'm not going to talk to you about different hand positioning. This is just about getting that chest open, getting those digestive system muscles, organs massaged. So, rolling those shoulders back, kick both feet into your hands and lift as much as you can. Kick as much as you can. If you can, we're going to add a little bit of movement, a little bit of a rock. If that feels good, it won't feel good, but it might feel like something that you want. Keep kicking, keep kicking, keep kicking, and let everything go. Once again, we're going to take that movement with the legs, just one side and then the other. Then you're going to turn onto your backs. I'm going to turn all the way round. And we're going to come to our bridges, which is going to please hardly no end. Very good. Okay. So your bridge pose is something that's really important if we're trying to open the chest, open the thoracic spine, which is going to give space to all of these internal organs that feel all a bit stuck. So, we're going to take that same pelvic tilty movement that we did when we were in our cat-cow, but this time we're adding no pressure, no tension. If you've done bridges with me before, you know where this is going. Okay, so we're going to do that pelvic floor back up. So think about that zip. Do your pelvic floor back up. Your hands are going to rest on your mat unless you need them to defend yourself against against the dog. As I said it, I needed to defend myself against the dog. So, do that pelvic floor up. Think about that zip. Let's feel that low belly working. Just doing this, just compressing it in this way. Oh, I love you so much. I do. Let's do it this way around. Okay. Just doing that pelvic floor up again is going to compress everything abdominally, all of your digestive organs, as well as, this is weird, as well as your abdominal wall. This is going to be a very difficult bridge to do. So I'm going to move. Sorry, darling. Okay, so do that zip up and then lift into your bridge. Your hands can rest on the floor, or if you're me, you can tickle the tummy of the dog that was just under your head. Keep that pelvic floor. So if you don't do anything else in this bridge position, I want you to keep that pelvic floor for this couple of breaths. Keep that bridge, keep the pelvic floor. Now, release your pelvic floor. Feel how everything started to move. Just feel like there should have been a release in your internal organs as you let that pelvic floor go. It should have felt really nice. Now we're going to float back down onto your mat, and you're going to take a couple more pelvic tilts if that feels nice. We're going to do that pelvic floor back up. You're going to roll up into your bridge. Keep that pelvic floor. Keep it, keep it, keep it. We're going to do strengthening as well as everything else, and it will make you feel really nice in the end. Let that pelvic floor go and feel the release of everything in this area. You should feel internal relief when you're here. And now we're going to float back down onto your mat. The last one we're going to do. You can stay exactly where you are, doing your bridge in that same way. If you have a yoga block or some sort of support handy, cushion, pillow, dog, whatever the thing is, you can pop it underneath your sacral spine and just allow your body to relax. You can take another bridge, or you can come with me, now that I've got hair everywhere. We're going to take ourselves into a wheel pose. So, you can try this in stages. We're going to put the hands by our ears. You're going to rock up onto the top of your head. This is going one of two ways. Hello. Stay here, or see if you can press the ground away and find a full wheel. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. See if you can lengthen that hip up towards the sky, and then come back down, head first, tuck your chin, roll all the way down, take your knees wide, take your feet wide, let your knees fall into centre, one hand to heart, one hand to belly, unless that does not feel comfortable for you. For me, it took me a long time to be able to put my hand on my belly and not feel ugh. So if it doesn't feel good, just let your hands be long. We're just allowing the system to reset. This is like the IT crowd, turning it off and turning it back on again. From here, you might want to very gently take the head from side to side, if that feels nice. Then when you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves into a half happy baby. Your left foot can be down on the mat, or you can have it long. I'm going to let you choose how you want to be. So just one side at a time, same as we did in our bow pose, and then we'll go crazy and do both sides. This is just to allow one side to compress while the other side is lengthened, and then vice versa. We're doing it very particularly right side then left side, not just because I'm right-handed, but because that's the direction that your internal organs travel. So you're going to just allow your shoulder to come towards the ground. You're not pulling your foot. I'm not doing this, yanking my foot down towards the ground. I'm rolling my shoulder blade down towards the mat. My arm is long, and it's just the length of my arm that is bringing my knee towards my chest. I've got my tailbone nice and long, and I'm just going to move side to side. It's a very gentle movement. Happy baby is a great pose for relaxation and relieving all of those internal tightnesses that we have, some of which are related to being an adult. You can't be an adult in this position, you have to be a child. Okay, drop that foot down. Again, your choice. You can keep the foot here, or you can lengthen it. Doesn't really matter. You will get more relief through the digestive system if you keep the leg long, but if that is uncomfortable for you, you won't get that relief because your body will go, this feels horrible, and it will just tense up more. So, you see how you feel, see what your body feels like. Either way, we're rolling that left shoulder to the mat and just moving side to side, just massaging those nerve endings in the lower spine. Taking that movement very gently. Now we're going to do both at the same time. Bad things are about to happen. Don't lift your head up. That's just me trying to protect myself from the love that's about to be bestowed upon me. I don't want kisses in this moment. I love you, but don't kiss me right now. I'm working. Okay, so apparently Harley just wants me to have my head off the floor. So we're just going to stay here because if nothing else, it's funny for you. So rolling those shoulders down towards the mat, resting your head on the floor. If the floor's not there, resting your head on the dog, cat, whatever it is. He's literally never done that before. Have you? And then maybe you move side to side. Let the body relax. Let everything be heavy. When you're ready, drawing your big toes together. Keep the knees wide. And we're going to draw your knees towards your armpits. I personally don't like bringing the knees together. But if that feels good to you, please feel free to do it. I prefer to keep the knees wide just to stop any compression on the low back, or to stop as much compression on the low back. But just do what feels good for you. If it feels good for you to bring your knees together, then do that. That's absolutely fine. And then our last movement in this sequence is going to be a Sphinx pose. We've opened the chest, we've opened the abdominals, and we're going to open them a little bit more. So coming onto your fronts, hello, you're going to bring your your elbows underneath your shoulders. We're going to lengthen the chest forward, no tension or pressure as we start to work into this movement. Maybe you rock your hips from side to side. That can feel really nice on a floaty belly. Maybe you tuck your chin so you don't get got again by the dog. Don't do that. Then we're going to roll the shoulders down and back. Press the ground away with your elbows. So I quite often see this position, which is just no tension through the arms at all. I want to use my arms like scaffolds. So we're going to imagine that we've got scaffolding from the top of the shoulder into the elbow, and that's keeping the chest up and forward. So I want you to lengthen your chest towards the front of the room. You're going to squeeze your left glute first. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Almost feel like you're taking your gaze towards the right side as you squeeze through the left glute. Come back to centre, squeeze the right glute, and feel like you're almost lengthening towards the left side. So we're opening the whole side of the body on that right side. Now come back to centre. We're going to press the pelvis down as we squeeze both glutes, and then feel like your hands are glued to the floor, but you're almost trying to pull the hands back towards you. Someone's dropped slime on the floor and it's creeping towards you, and your hands are glued to the floor, but you're trying to outrun the slime, trying to take your hands away from that slime that's coming towards you. I don't know why it's slime. The visual for me is very vivid in this moment. Anyway, as you inhale, lengthen that chest forward, and then you're going to drop everything down to your mat. You can windscreen wipe your legs again if that feels nice, just to give yourself a final massage through the front of the body. And then you are free to go about the rest of your day. I hope that has relieved some of your bloating, it can be so uncomfortable, and I have every sympathy. It's also a great way of opening your chest, opening your upper back, and working those abdominals. So, until the next time, as always, I hope that the rest of your day is filled with magic and sunshine and things that make you laugh, things that taste good, things that smell nice, and just general joy. Until next time.